but location is key for both of them.
Swing and a miss. And a good start for Weber. He strikes out Rob Rispoli to open up the game.
And at one point this season, in the middle of April, he was hitting .073. But
that
he gets
is
on
through the
air.
left side and a base hit. First for Xavier tonight.
So for Waxman to have that 73 just a couple of months ago, Connecticut Huskies game, you're used to that chirping coming out, but it's coming from the head coach.
That is also through the left side. A base hit for Anderson. To this young man. Foul tips that one, and it is held on to by Jelic. So Weber strikes him out to end the second.
Absolutely any baseball game, and a fantastic setting for a championship. This ball is driven deep.
Back there, and Lambden's going to leave the yard. He golfs it out of here. Everything that you touch turns to gold tonight. Third home run we've seen. This one for Lambden to put the Muskies on the board.
Well, certainly a lift here for the Musketeers, and they will continue to battle back. But huge to get on the board after two big three-run innings. The last couple times at home didn't work out so well for the Musketeers.
Ground ball left side and through. A base hit for Hendrickson.
He thought he caught the outside corner with that last pitch. You saw him make a little motion to, hey, go out and get that.
That is lined to the gap in left center. A base hit for Mish. So Tucker rounds third. He comes home. Hendrickson right on his heels. The relay is cut, and Mish has a two-run double. Lead cut in half, 6-3. Hard hit, and it sends the runner at second, Mish, down to his backside. He got out of the way. Unfortunately for him and for the Musketeers, he did, because it's a hit for Waxman.
And he only struck out 2 through 90 pitches.
Cut and a miss there. Minnick over the top of it. And the throw down to officially retire.
Regional caliber team there, so he transferred to Southern Miss, but then he had to get surgery and didn't get to finish his career the way he wanted to. So Tucker said he wanted to play a key role somewhere else, and he actually landed here at Xavier for his final.
In the dugout or have access to it, so they can see where the ball's coming across the plate.
And it's a swing and a miss for Padilla. Fourth strikeout for Weber. Matchups. But this is obviously a different situation. You need some outs to bridge the gap here. And a good start for Chavana. He rings up Biller. Hard ground ball and through. Second hit of the day for Connor Mish. Thirds of a scoreless inning. Ground ball and past the dive of Padilla. Boy, they have hit that hole a bunch tonight. Second hit of the inning.
Injury, and he delivered really well for the Musketeers. Good contact intercable with some nice timely hits, and there's another.
It hops over the glove of Rispoli. Mish coming in from second. The throw is cut by Padilla. And Canterbury once again off the bench. Proves his worth. 1-2. And a cut and a miss. Big strikeout for Chavana.
Padilla responded and reached that landmark. Didn't like that call.
Top of the zone there, and Chavana back-to-back Ks. Play him at second base. Spur goes, pitch outside. Tough guy to throw out, and Jelic just did. Spur is gunned down at second. It takes a dart to get that man, and Jelic just threw one. Review it, Mike. Pitch thrown by Hoskins, so it's null and void now, and Daniels chases it outside.
A big sequence there for the Musketeers. Yeah, senior year, last time around here for the Musketeers, so you think that'll have something to play into it. Hoskins picks up the strikeout to end the inning.
And Hoskins struck out back-to-back batters, Daniels and Minnick. That is tough to do. And now he struck out Biller. Pulled out to left. First pitch swinging for Hammond, back to the wall. And Xavier gets a little bit closer. Solo shot for Hammond to open up the eighth.
So Hammond jumps on the first pitch, rips it over the wall in left center. Life for the Musketeers.
That must feel good for Hammond, who has been hampered by injury all year long. Daniels a good guy to have at the plate. But he can't connect. Hoskins puts him away. What a job he's done out of the pen. He's given Xavier a chance in the ninth. Line shot up the middle. It's a base hit. Here comes Mish. Burdette behind him. The throw goes to second. And Xavier has tied the game in the ninth inning. The pinch hitter Christensen comes through in a huge spot. What a moment this would be. But he swings and misses over the top. And the throw down by Stack to finish it off, and Hooker does his job.
It's been nagging, and they're having a little trouble figuring it out.
This is hit well to left. Back to the wall, and it is off the wall for Lambden. Throw to second. He's in there with a dive. Off the bat, Mike, I thought that was a second home run for... Line drive up the middle. It is into center for Mish. Another base hit. Lambden coming in from second, and Xavier has a lead in extra innings. Third hit of the game for Connor Mish, and none bigger than that one. He has given Xavier the lead. Burdette drives it a long way out towards right center field. Spur stops going. He watches it fly over the fence. Burdette goes the other way. Xavier's blown it open. What a comeback for the Musketeers. So Aftham, now the pitcher of record, on the hook for the loss. That's falling fast and drops in. Walksman, his fourth hit of the night. Everything tips UConn's way, you would think. Strike three.
Big pitch.
For a date with Creighton tomorrow, the payoff pitch. Grounded right back to Hooker. And Xavier will take on the top-seeded Blue Jays tomorrow in the winner's bracket. They come all the way back from down 6-0 and win it in extras. 11-8 the final.